Hello, you are welcome once again. Now, this particular question is an SAT question, and then, as you jolly well know, the SAT questions for maths are usually word problem based. So, I'm going to be picking up questions in that regard for us to solve on this platform. Now, this particular one is from uh, Baron 29th edition textbook. I consider it SAT worthy. That is the reason why I'm bringing it up for today's class. So let's take a look at it together. Now the question says Jessica has 4 times as many books as John and 5 times as many as Karen. If Karen has more than 40 books, what is the least number of books that Jessica can have? Type of question where back solving will work very well. Back solving means using the options to decide which of them is the likely answer. But I wouldn't want to do that today. I want to solve the question directly without using the options. So let's start. Now, when you are doing it, three stages are involved. You need to understand the question first, then the next stage, then you translate, and then the last stage you solve. If there's a problem with any of these stages, you will not arrive at the correct answer. So let's take the three stages one by one in this case. So let's just say we have Jessica. Jessica here is Jess. There's another name there. We have John. Let's say this is John. So let's say this is Karen. Now Jessica has 4 times as many books as John. So that means the number of books John has is X. The number of books for Jessica will be 4X. And 5 times as many books as Karen. Now we don't know the number of books Karen has, and we can't say this is X. This is because we don't know whether Karen and Joe has the same number of books. So that is why we are representing it with a different variable. Even if they are the same, it will reflect in the calculation. Now, the same Jessica again has 5 times as many books as Karen. So Jessica now will be 5Y. Now, before we proceed to the next part of the question, let's resolve what we have here first. So 4x, since it is the same number of books for Jessica. So that means x equals 5y over 4. So that means number of books for Jessica is 5y. Number of books for John is, since x equals 5y over 4, this will be 5y over 4. And this will be y. So let us wipe this off. Okay. So let us convert this into a whole number. So this is 5y. Now this is 5y over 4. So we multiply all through by 4. So 4 times 5y will give us 20y here. 4 times this will give us 5y for John. Then Karen we have 4y. So that means the number of books Jessica has will be 20y. That for John will be 5y. That for Karen will be 4y. So let's continue. If Karen has more than 40 books, so that means Karen, which is 4y, has more than 40 books. That combined to inequality will give us 4y is greater than 40. So that means y is greater than 10. Okay, so let's continue. What is the least number of books that Jessica can have? Now they're asking us the least number of books Jessica can have. Now we know that Jessica has 20y books. Now from this information, we have an idea of what cannot be the answer. This answer has to be the number of books Jessica has to be a multiple of 20. So that means this can be the answer because 210 is not a multiple of 20. Now, this can be the answer. So from just that information, we have eliminated B and C. So since what we are looking for is a multiple of 20, that leaves us with D and A. Okay. So now we are looking for the least number of books Jessica can have. That means the least number, the smallest number, the least. Now, for us to get the least number of 20y, we need to find the smallest value for y. Now, if y is greater than 10 and the number of books has to be an integer, you can't have a decimal fraction for number of books. It has to be an integer. So the smallest value for y has to be 11. So the least number of books Jessica can have will now be 20 times 11, which gives an answer as 220 number of books. So that means this is our answer. Okay, so A is the answer. So just stick around for more videos on the SAT. If you like what you have seen, don't forget to like and subscribe to the page. And then if you feel like dropping a comment, that is very well okay too as well. So thank you for today. We'll see some other time.